Originally released in Japan only for the Sega Saturn in 1997 and the PlayStation in 1999, we have Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. The footage you're seeing in today's review is actually from the enhanced port to the Nintendo 3DS, which was released in Japan in 2012 and the US and Europe in 2013. The game was developed and published by Atlus in Japan and the US, and by Nippon Ichi Software America in Europe. The Devil Summoner series is one of several spin-offs of the Megami Tensei series, which also includes the popular Persona and Shin Megami Tensei series, to lesser-known series like the Last Bible series and the Devil Children games. In this game, you play a silent protagonist that you get to name who is a member of the amateur hacking group The Spookies, residing in the fictional Amami city, a city which has become a cyber metropolis connected with its own network. The game begins when you and your friend Hitomi manage to obtain a beta access key to the new 3D world Paradigm X. After being contacted by a mysterious voice and heading home, you'll end up receiving mail and meeting up with the leader of Spookies, who'll share with you that he had recently obtained something and had to move the Spookies HQ as a result. A series of events happen, and before you know it, you're drawn into the world of demon summoners, you meet some new friends, and discover the work of some dangerous forces threatening the peace. But is the game any good? Find out in The Good. Soul Hackers brings in a few staples from a number of games in the Megami Tensei series, a notable one being the ability to recruit and summon demons. Demons can be recruited via negotiation and making the correct choices in the middle of battle. Some might come quietly, while others would request you make an offering prior to joining. Once recruited, you can summon the demon into your active party at the cost of magnetite, or mag for short, which is slowly drained as you walk in order to sustain the demon. Mag can be replenished by defeating enemies or converting cash in a certain shop, which makes the demon management a little bit more strategic. Each demon also has a certain alignment, and some will blatantly refuse to join you if you have a demon in your party that it doesn't like. But the best part of all is the demon fusion. As demons cannot level up alongside your character, you can fuse them with other demons to create even more powerful ones, providing the new demon's level is below your character's. However, if you have a certain application installed, you can even create a fusion accident, which is the only way to have a demon in your party at a higher level than you. Some fusion choices can even create demons to enhance the status of your existing demons, which becomes a godsend towards the end of the game. The game even goes above and beyond, bringing in a personality system which was present in the Devil Summoner and early Persona games, as well as introducing a loyalty system to tie in with it, affecting how well demons will listen to your commands. The summoning, recruiting and fusing aspects of the Megami Tensei series is what drew me to it, and I'm glad that Soul Hackers employs this. The game's storytelling is another thing I really enjoyed. In certain points of the story, you'll be required to undertake a vision quest. These vision quests have you play as key characters in important events that happen prior to the start of the game, as well as provide information and detail about some of the things happening in the game or are about to happen. The characters you play as in the vision quests are summoners with their own demons, interpret that how you will, personalities, motives and skill sets, with one teaching you how demon personalities work, and another making a very important decision that would affect something at the end of the game. Between the vision quests, you and your party generally visit the places in the quests while dealing with the mysterious Phantom Society and their attempts to sabotage or stop the Spookies from discovering the truth. Story has also traditionally been a strong point in the Megami Tensei series as well, and how this game is handled is no exception. However, the game isn't perfect, and with all things good, it tends to be followed with the bad. In all honesty, all the issues I have with the game are more minor than anything, and as much as I like to praise the story, I found that a lot of your choices in the game tend to hold little, if not no power over the grand scheme of things. A question that Spooky asks you at the start of the game about Hitomi will determine her moveset, and the choice you make in a certain vision quest, which will affect something at the end of the game, being the only significant choices in the first playthrough. New Game Plus will introduce another option that, while changes a certain event, doesn't affect the overall outcome in the long run. Another thing the series is also well known for are the alignment-based paths. You have a lore path where you follow the good guys, although the term good guys is up for debate, the chaos path where you follow the bad guys, again, bad guys is up for debate, and a neutral path where you oppose both. Unfortunately, this game lacks this, which is a shame since I would have liked to have seen where the story could have gone with this. As ironic as this is going to sound, instant death spells can also go die. The enemy demons won't be afraid to cast the spell on you, and if it kills the main character, it's game over regardless of whether your demons or allies are alive. Whereas if they were to die, it's just a matter of you giving them an item and they'll be right as rain again. This can get frustrating, especially later on in the game where the areas get much larger and a lot of backtracking is required. You can make plenty of progress on a puzzle and you're almost at a terminal to save, just so a demon can cast an instant death spell on you to ruin it all. Thankfully, the easiest way around this is that you can install an application to enable you to save anywhere. But to me, it was the most annoying part of the game, with the primate labs where every 3 to 5 steps was an encounter coming a close second place. Otherwise, that's more or less the issues I wanted to get out of the way, so now it's time I give the opinion. Soul Hackers at the end of the day is a very enjoyable entry in the Megami Tensei series. Not quite the level of Shin Megami Tensei's Strange Journey, but a must play for fans of the series. The game captures the familiar aspects of the series in its gameplay and presentation, while enhancing it with its own personal flair. I went into the game with high hopes that I would like it, and I wasn't disappointed. Even if the only games you've played in the Megami Tensei series are the Persona games, I would highly recommend picking this up and having a go. The game does show its age, but I think you'll find some enjoyment out of it. So with that, it's time for my rating. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoners Soul Hackers gets Masahiro Sakurai out of 10. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next Infinite Backlog review. If you enjoyed today's review, feel free to check out some of our other videos and subscribe for more. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram and our Facebook page. Once again, thank you for watching.